I'm Richard Clarke. I record these talks every day as a way to deepen my inquiry. Listen each day and deepen your own practice. Welcome. I'm reviewing and commenting on the book Talks with Sri RamanaMaharshi. Today is from Talk 516. A question arose if the world is real or unreal, since it is claimed to be both by the Advaitins themselves. Sri Bhagavan said that it is unreal if viewed as apart from the self, and real if viewed as the self. The questioner seeks clarity about whether the world is real or unreal, a topic often debated within Advaita Vedanta. In response, Sri Ramana Maharshi states that the world is unreal if viewed as apart from the self, and real as viewed as the self. His answer points directly at the heart of non-dual understanding of reality, where reality and unreality depend not on the external world, but on your perception with relation to the self. When Ramana says the world is unreal, he's addressing the common idea that we as individuals exist separately from what we see. This viewpoint aligns with the everyday experience where we identify as an isolated self looking outward at a world out there. From this standpoint, the world appears transient, changing, and lacking in permanence or inherent reality. Advaita says reality is always real. So if it changes or comes and goes, then it is unreal. According to Advaita, everything perceived as not the self is seen as unreal, as it's grounded in dualistic thinking, where you believe in distinct separations between yourself and the world. In contrast, Ramana says that the world is real if viewed as the self. Here, he emphasizes that if we perceive the world with the understanding that everything is an expression of the self, then it takes on a different quality. In Advaita Vedanta, the self, our true, unchanging awareness, is the only reality. When we see that this unchanging awareness, this reality, underlies everything, we no longer view the world as separate or fragmented. Instead, we recognize it as an extension or manifestation of the self. By holding this perspective, the world becomes a part of your own being, inseparable and real. Ramana's response invites a shift in perspective. Rather than focusing on the world is real or unreal, he points out to how you perceive it. Find the reality within yourself. If you view the world without the knowledge and awareness of your true self, it seems fleeting and unreliable. But when you recognize the self as the essence of all things, the world reveals itself as part of an unbroken reality. This distinction is essential for spiritual practice. Ramana Maharshi encourages moving beyond intellectual understanding, inviting you to realize the self through self-inquiry. When you come to know the self directly, this shift in perspective naturally follows, allowing you to see beyond the appearance of duality to the undivided reality beneath it. So know yourself and be always free and at peace. In 40 verses on reality, Ramana Maharshi explains the nature of the self, the ultimate reality, and self-inquiry. My new book, with my comments and inquiry questions, opens these teachings up and brings them into your practice and experience. Available now from Amazon. Link in the video description. These videos bring Ramana's teachings into your direct experience. Click subscribe to see more. Click thumbs up to like, and send questions and start a dialogue with a comment.